How to tell if a guy likes you. I asked the person who requested this if they wanted me to say their name or not, and I didn't really expect them to reply like right away, and I was kind of like, well, I'm not gonna have any other chance to make this video this week, so I'm gonna do it right now. So, sorry, I'm unzipping my sweatshirt. This is my paw print blanket, if you didn't know that. Okay, next. Um, let's see. Okay, so how to tell if a guy likes you? Well, they might. I know that some guys, this guy who was really obsessed with me, he always was really mean to me, and actually ended up being friends, and he always asked me. I always asked him, why were you so mean to me? You know, like 2 years ago, or like in fifth grade or whatever, and he's like, well, my guy friend told me that if you like a girl, to be mean to her. Well, I'm not really saying that all guys are mean to you like you, but I'm just saying that that happened to me, so it could happen to you, but I don't know. Another three, how to know if a guy likes you? They might be really sweet to you. They might like at school if you're turning in assignments to the basket, or if it involves you getting up and taking it over to the turn-in basket or whatever. That's what we have at my school, but then he might do take it for you. Um, that'd be really nice. Or he might try and hold your hand, or he'll ask you like what lunch you have, like if you're in junior high, like if you have A or B lunch. I mean, that's what we have in my school, but um or he might ask you if you have a boyfriend or if you're single. Trying to think here. He might tell you he likes your hair. I've had guys tell me they like my shoes before. I don't necessarily know if that means they like me. I don't think it does, but I'm just saying that's kind of weird, something that a guy has told me before. Um, they might joke around with you, like this kid in my English class. He goes, "You're a fatso," and I'll be like, "No, you're a fatso." It's our joke thing. We do that. We're not dating or anything, but it's just a joke thing. They might do something like that with you. They might make up a nickname for you. I have a nickname. Everyone calls me that, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to get busted. Or, not busted, I just don't want people to know who I am. Um, let's see. They might make an inside joke with you. They might invite you to hang out. Now, there's this guy, and he was really nice, and he was my friend's ex-boyfriend, and I talked to him because it's a really long story. You don't want to know, but I was talking to him. If you want to know the long story, I'll be glad to tell you that. It'll probably have to be a 4-part video because it's really long. So, I'll do that if you guys want. Um, Next, what was I gonna say? Okay, he messaged me on Facebook, and we were just talking. It was like the hey, hi, what are you doing kind of thing. And he was like, oh, well, maybe you want to hang out sometimes. This was over the summer, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe. He, I would have hung out with him, but the only thing that turned me off, I guess, I didn't like him or anything, but it just as a friend, uh, it was kind of like he says, I would. And I said, oh yeah, and so we planned to hang out. And he goes, be careful because I get a little flirty sometimes. He's kind of a weirdo, kind of, like in a good way, but that just kind of freaked me out. I was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to be alone with this guy. Like, if you're gonna hang out with a guy, you need to feel comfortable with him, and I recommend asking your parents. I mean, I guess you could do it behind their back. I mean, I know a lot of kids do a lot of things behind their parents' back, and I'm not gonna lie, and I've done a couple things behind my parents' back. But if your parents aren't comfortable hanging out with guys alone, maybe try to get a group together and go see a movie. We do that a lot, me and my friends. Um, they'd probably be more comfortable if you were in a group than alone. And if you're not, and another thing, like you could also do that if you don't feel comfortable alone with him. So those are the signs of a guy likes you. I'll probably think of some more once I'm done with this video because that's kind of how life works. Let's see. Those are pretty much the only reasons I can think of. I've had guys ask for hugs before. And if you like the guy, if a guy asks me for hugs, I've been asked a lot. It's kind of weird. And you would date him, then I would hug him. But like that's just kind of what I would say is like, if you're not gonna have, if you're not going out with him and you're just like, he's like, can I have a hug? And you'd be like, sure. But I only hug guys that I would actually date. that's why. So they, and another reason, I don't know if people do that. Maybe some guys do that at your school. I don't know, but they maybe want to see, how comfortable like you are with them, like holding your hand and putting their arm around you. Like I know this couple at school, they went to the dance together and they slow danced, and then he put his arm around her and she kind of freaked out about it because she gets worried a lot. She was my best friend, but we're just friends now. And then he kind of freaked out and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were uncomfortable with that." And a guy will also be really upfront with you, kind of like that. Oh, like he'll apologize, and yeah. And then he put his arm around her at a movie, and she was okay with it then. So, please request videos about guys or periods or anything like that. So, I hope this helped, and if it didn't, just tell me. I'll try and make another video to help you. So, yeah. So, please request some more. Subscribe. Bye.